Hey guys, Silverlord here, back again with another review, and today we're taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Dark Knight's Metal Murdermachine. So without further ado, let's get into it, kicking things off with the accessories. Kicking things off with accessories, Murdermachine comes with a display stand, some freaky hentai tentacles that plug into his arm, and a collectible trading card, which you can pause and read the back of at your own leisure. But, talking about that freaky hentai tentacle thing, you can easily attach it to either arm. It's really easy to remove either hand, put it on either side. Kind of wish you had some more attachments, but I digress. So with that being said, let's move on to articulation. Moving on to the articulation on this guy, and it's nothing new. It is a little bit hindered because, well, he is a robot. So that being said, let's get into it, shall we? Let's. So, here he is. Literally, the Batman is the Terminator. Sorry, he's a little dark. I swear, this guy's gonna be all, "Come with me if you want to live." Or, I guess in this guy's case, it would be, "Come with me if you want to die." I don't know. He's like Batman is the Terminator, essentially. And that's pretty cool, actually. So, articulation on this guy. Rotate his head all the way around, snap his neck. Now he's dead. He can look up a little bit. He can look down a little bit. And he is super Saltosaurus Rex. Not happy to be here. He's just got the biggest poopy face I've ever seen on an action figure. I mean, Batman's kind of known for having the poopy face, but this one's got a real poopy face because it's permanently like that. It's a permanent poopy face. That's pretty funny. His shoulders do go out to the side, pretty far actually. They do have that butterfly joint, but it's pretty hindered. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it can shift around a little bit. Just a little bit, though. It's pretty limited as far as that goes. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a double joint at the elbow. And can he punch himself in his own face? Yes, he can. Look at that. That's pretty funny. Wrists are on the standard ball hinge. And if you wanted to put his crazy hentai tentacles on, as I stated in accessories, the hands are easy enough to pop off. And you could put it on either side. So that's pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting it to be easy to pull off, but T-Biz stated, shout out to T-Biz, in his review that, yes, they are really easy to pop out. When I got them in hand, that was true. So, I don't know why Cyborg is such a pain in the ass, but this guy is not. Diaphragm is pretty limited. That or mine's just stiff. It goes back a little bit. Doesn't really tilt forward hardly at all. It rotates, but it doesn't really tilt a lot. So yeah, not really sure what to think about that. The torso, the waist is a nice ball joint that works just fine. But other than that, it's really not anything to write home about. The hips, this hip on mine is a little loose, but it does click into place. It's nothing too bad, so it does stay in place. For the most part, it's not too bad. It does kick forward, goes out to the side a bit, but it does kick forward, it does kick back, it bumps up against his diaper though. And then he's got a thigh cut that's pretty much non-existent, but he doesn't really need it. I don't like thigh cuts. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really care about thigh cuts. They just break the sculpt more times than not. And someone just had to use the bathroom during the review, but I digress. Maybe you can't hear that. I don't know. My microphone's been cutting out a lot of stuff lately. But double jointed knee, he ain't going to kick his own ass. There's no way. It's too bulky. I can't say he's been working out because he's a freaking robot, but yeah, he can't kick his own ass. But he does have a hinge in the foot with rotation, the rocker, and the toe joint. Whole 9 yards. I haven't been talking about this, but he does have peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Just assume that most of the figures I review have peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Except for that movie Venom. That was weird. Not quite sure why he did not get the peg hole in the feet treatment. He could have used it, but I never had trouble standing mine, so I never needed a base. But with that being said, get him centered here. Get over here. Get over here! Let's take a look at some size comparisons. Taking a look at some size comparisons, here's Murdermachine next to two other Dark Knights Metals figures I've already reviewed. Got the Devastator on the left and the Dawnbreaker on the right. Next up, we got him next to both Azraels from White Knight, and I've noticed my Azrael Batman, his foot's getting a little loose, so maybe it's time to retire him from the size comparisons. And last but not least, we got the Mythic Legion's brother Mandibulus and the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. So that being said, time to wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and what else can I say about this figure? It's another awesome McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figure. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and talk about how awesome it is, because you already know how awesome it is. Because you literally sat through this review, and you already know. I think this is an awesome figure. So, yeah, it's a crazy cyborg Batman that kills people. I mean, what more could you possibly want for $20? It adds to the Dark Knight's metal lineup, which is a sick and metal AF lineup, and just probably some of the coolest action figures I bought all year. So, that being said, I'm going to just cut the final thoughts short here. I highly recommend you pick this guy up. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. And don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this figure. Remember, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I will catch you guys later. God, I love this figure.